Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Louisiana Tech's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Bullock. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Dances away. He's got an open man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last. On 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Robertson. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What a catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he's going to bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Pulls and fires complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Scanning the field, it's Hudson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to go. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Leaves it with the back. Running with power. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Bullock. He wants to go deep. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They get him down after he makes the catch. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10.
And you got man-to-man coverage, and you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there, but does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now on 2nd down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that.
And the shots and clears are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Hudson. Pressure coming. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. The shot that clears line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Quarterback will audible. Going up top on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Robertson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana... Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll let one go down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, Coastal Carolina, 0.
Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The shot to clear, send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be dragged down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Using his legs, it's Robertson. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're going to run it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They're going to ride this running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming deep. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2. Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
He has shown you why he's so versatile as a strong safety. This is a guy that we've seen come down to the box, support the run. He can tackle out in space, but he's also really good on the back end in coverage. That time in the cover 2 look, doing a great job with his eyes. He also...
Oh, look out. There he goes. Past the 30. Inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Wants to throw. It's Hudson. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
This offense has a second down play. Buys a little time with his feet. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll get rid of it. He's got him, and they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe. You're down, obviously, at the half. You had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Simon. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Hand off from the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 20.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the stomping has commenced. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana Tech, 51, Coastal Carolina.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice move to keep moving. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Hudson. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're working that left side. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. It's complete. He's off to the races. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Back to throw. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
57, Coastal Carolina, 7.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the first through the air. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Great.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Can anyone catch him? And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Let's it fly. He caught it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
To the air, it's Hudson. It's complete to the left. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quarterback moving. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Wells. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to throw on 3rd down. On the run, still looking. Snags it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cochran. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Looking to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The handoff, keep working on that clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. One more play to pad the stats. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. And the big fellas are on the field as they try to power it in for 2. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. 42 Spider. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.